now.
My name is Ricky Robinson. I'm 57-year-old, Jackson, Mississippi. I lived Lynch Street, right down the street from the Masonic Temple where Meg Evans' headquarters was. Now I know we had 3 riots down Lynch Street. 1967 when Ben Brown was killed at the old Kentucky restaurant. There was a lot of rioting, between the students and the police. In fact, Ben Brown wasn't even in the riot. And he came out the restaurant and he was killed. Now, accused now was a former chief of police and another highway patrolman. But I guess almost 20-something years later, they finally reinvestigated and gave us a version, and that got dead. But in 1968, when Dr. King was killed, I was in 9th grade. I'll never forget it. Those students came off of campus, boy. They came down and they tore our neighborhood up. It was a few white businesses in our neighborhood, but they really came down and destroyed our neighborhood. Lynch Street, let me tell you, Lynch Street it was one of the biggest black hoods it was in the business community in Jackson. I mean, we had 3 drugstores, doctors, dentists, restaurants, savings and loan, movie theater, ice cream parlor, florists, cleaners, just black business up in that street. But when the riot came, it just really destroyed our neighborhood. It really did. It should have went on downtown with it.
Everything just left. Everything just left.
Well, not really. It started dying. It started dying.
It just slowly started dying.
But I'm gonna tell you what I think killed Lynch Street was the riot in 1970. Down my junior year in high school. And in fact, I played baseball at Jim Hill. And James Green, one of the students killed that night, he was a senior at Jim Hill. He ran track. And in fact, I had just came through there. I had just came through there. I mean, I passed, on the way home now, I passed the Highway Patrol, I passed the National Guard, I passed the Jackson Police. And boy, it looked like when I got in the house, it wasn't 20-30 minutes. I mean, it just like a war erupted. And, they shot into the girls' dormitory. And the bullet holes are still, if you want to go to Jackson State, you can go to the girls' dormitory, the bullet holes are still there. And I'm going to tell you, this is what caused it. A lot of people don't know this.
I don't
know. Lynch Street used to be the main thoroughfare from downtown. Just like Robinson Street and everything. Lynch Street used to be the main thoroughfare. Now, right all down here, Ellis Avenue, Hemingway Circle, you can go out in Miller Street and just turn all the way around. All they used to be white. And they get off work and they'll come through campus speeding. Jackson State split on both sides of the campus. And they almost hit students. And it had been, they argued about it from time to time. Never anything done about it. But that one particular day, that's what got it started. And it just erupted. And then what killed Jackson State, when they put the plaza there, it killed, the businesses down the low end of it just killed all the businesses.
Well, it stopped the straight way into those businesses because people had to go all the way around.
That's right. That's right. That is what killed it.
I grew up on Barrett, then later on Cox Street. I met this guy yesterday, and he was telling me about the reason they call it the Addition.
Washington Addition?
Yeah, the Addition is because, like, over at Willowwood Cemetery, that he told me that used to be a dumping ground back in the day.
Well, see, let me say this. Now, I don't know who he is, but let me say, now, Washington Addition Now all the streets in Washington Edition, especially going from Morehouse Street, going back to Dansby, those are named after Jackson State educators.
Right.
And all the streets going north and south, no, all the streets going east and west. Those streets are going north and south. The streets going north and south, they are named after presidents.
Right.
Grant, Washington, Cleveland, all the way down. Yeah, they named after president. But see, Washington Edition was old Gowdy, Mississippi. Gowdy.
Okay.
Well,
That's what they used to call it back in that time.
that's what it was.
I promise you, I learned something new today too.
Let me show you. We said Gowdy reunions. In fact, that was my uncle there. In fact, he came from L.A.
Yeah. You need to write down the name of this
That
book.
was good there.
She needs to write down the name of this book. I already see a lot of pictures in here. This book here.
They had that exhibit in the Jackson State.
Without.
Yeah. This book has a lot of pictures during the Black Revolution, the lynching, the mobs. Oh, and I think this would be a very good picture to add to your documentary. Wow. Look at all that. All those people. But were you able to see the title of the book and the name of the author by Richard? Without Sanctuary.
They had that exhibit up there.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. I mean, they had it for several months, but I couldn't make myself go up there and look at that. I got dressed to go watch it. I got dressed to go see it. I just couldn't make myself go.
Oh my
I
goodness.
just couldn't look at it.
Without Sanctuary. Here,
That's Gowdy. That's Gowdy. That's what it was. 1915 and 1941. He wasn't a part of Jackson. In fact, they had the post office box. The post office was right there at Valley and Farm Street.
Oh,
Wow.
Take a picture of this page right here.
In fact, they have a sign down in that. Do you know where? Battlefield Park.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait a minute, who is Murray Washington? Oh, Ross.
That's my uncle.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
in fact, he came from L.A. in his 36 Ford.
Wow.
That Gary Young.
Okay.